Hey everybody, it's Noah with San Antonio's Finest Realty. I'm over here at Summer Moon Coffee Bar with Gallegos of Independence Title. And thanks for coming here and letting me interview you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So Ann, a lot of people don't know, what exactly is title insurance?
In title insurance, we go back and search the property back to the very beginning to make sure that you are getting a clear title to the property.
Why is title insurance important to the buyer and the seller?
It's very important because when you're purchasing a property that has potential title issues, this clouds a title on the property for you whenever you purchase the property. So let's say 5 years down the road, you want to go sell that property and you didn't purchase title insurance, and the previous owner had a judgment on there, a child support lien, a credit card he didn't pay, then that is going to affect title whenever you go as the buyer to go sell your property.
Okay.
And those issues will become your issues now and your problems that you have to deal with when you're trying to sell your property.
What does title insurance protect a buyer or a new homeowner from?
If somebody comes to the buyer's home and says they own this property and it's theirs, the buyer can make a claim through our title insurance.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to protect them. Our claims department will take on the case and we will go represent the buyer in court at no charge to them to prove that they are the owner of the property.
Who normally pays for title insurance?
Typically, it's a seller cost in a transaction. Everything is negotiable in a contract. Mm-hmm. So it's all depending when you get down to the table and y'all are negotiating a contract and who's going to pay for that.
So how much does title insurance typically cost?
It all depends on the sales price of the property. Title insurance is a one-time fee. There are no annual renewal fees like you would pay in a homeowner's insurance, home warranties, anything like that. But it's all based on the sales price. We are regulated by the state of Texas, so they decide what fees that we can charge on our title insurance premiums.
Okay, awesome. When does the title search process begin?
We start the process once we get a contract signed by all parties in the transaction. Everybody has to be in agreement. The contract is brought to the title company, and that is when we search a title of the property to make sure that everything's clear. We go back and have to do a search going back several years of the property.
How long does it protect the buyer, the new homeowner?
Title insurance is very unique compared to other lines of insurance. We cover from the date of closing backwards. So like I said, it works different from your homeowner's insurance. This is going to protect the buyer for as long as they own the property.
What other transaction services do y'all provide?
We don't only provide just a title insurance part, we also facilitate the closing. We're the fiduciary party. So we're in the middle of both buyer and seller. We help out buyers, seller, agents. Okay. We don't take any sides in the transaction. We help order payoffs. We help clear title issues on the property. We handle the closing of the transaction.
Okay.
So the buyers and sellers will meet at our office to sign with me, and I act as a notary and I explain the documents at closing. And after that, we send a list of documents over to the lender, and they give us what's called a funding approval. And we call the agents and let them know so they can release keys to their buyer.
And that's it. That's awesome.
Simple as that.
What if somebody can't make it to your office or they're out of state?
So what we can do is we can email the documents to them. They can find their own notary to go get them signed, or we can set up a mobile notary to go to them. There is a fee for that, but we will include it all in their transaction, and they can go directly to a notary to get their documents signed.
All right, guys. Well, I've been here with Ann Gallegos of Independence Title. I really appreciate you coming out and answering all my questions. If you guys have any questions about title insurance, I can get you in contact with Ann. My website is www.alamo-homes.com, and thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for having me, Noah.
No problem.
We look forward to seeing you at the Independence Title closing table.
Awesome.